Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories happening right now. Topping the list for us, we have new information on the breaking news out of Union County, where a second victim involved in a trench collapse in Union County is now confirmed to have died. 6 on your side, reporter Kayla Precht in Union County for us right now with all the latest. Kayla.
Bo, authorities have confirmed that at 5:52, the second person was recovered from the trench rescue, and yes, it is a fatality. TOSHA is on the scene doing their investigation, and the body was transported to the Regional Forensic Center. Crews are now cleaning up over in the park, and they say that it will reopen and resume normal operation tomorrow morning. Bo.
Kayla, thank you. Of course, we're going to keep you updated on air and online as we learn more about this ongoing investigation. All right, next up for you tonight, the state of Tennessee executed its third inmate of the year this morning. 64-year-old Harold Nichols was sentenced to death after confessing to the 1988 rape and murder of 20-year-old Karen Pulley in Chattanooga. Now, according to media witnesses, the curtains to the death chamber opened at 10:25 a.m. and Nichols was pronounced dead by 10:39. In his last words, he apologized to those he harmed, told his family and friends he loved them, and said he knew where he was going and was ready to go home. Witnesses say Nichols' sister also watched his execution, as well as the victim's brother-in-law, who said now the family can finally focus on the happy times and honor Karen's life.
No punishment can ever atone for the loss of Karen's life or the damage done to her family, nor is there a punishment that can heal the many victims and families forever broken, battered, and scarred by this man. But this is a start. We are relieved that the nightmare is over and take comfort knowing he never again will be able to hurt anyone else.
Yes, there were horrible crimes, families affected, and young 20-year-old lives taken. But killing to teach people not to kill just doesn't seem to make sense.
Nichols was the first inmate to plead guilty to the crimes he was executed for since Tennessee reenacted the death penalty in 1978. Tennessee's next execution is scheduled for May of 26. Next tonight on The 7, tonight we are learning Knox County Sheriff's Office Chief Deputy Bernie Lyon is hospitalized in the intensive care unit. Now, while it is unclear why the law enforcement veteran is hospitalized, a spokesperson for the Knox County Sheriff's Office said he was receiving excellent care at last update. Meanwhile, Sheriff Tom Spangler is asking people to lift him up in prayer. Chief Lyon has served Knox County for the past 46 years. The Sheriff's Office calling him a leader, a mentor, a friend, and a brother in blue. Next on The 7 for you tonight, as Knoxville continues to battle addiction and overdose concerns, the Metro Drug Coalition is highlighting the people working to connect families with life-saving resources. The group is recognizing 10 community champions using the moment to push awareness about prevention, recovery support, and where families can turn for help. MDC says the addiction crisis continues to impact every part of Tennessee, from teens facing early exposure to families searching for reliable recovery options. The organization reports increased demand for prevention education, access to treatment, and free tools like Narcan, which can reverse an overdose. Now, today's recognition event serves as a reminder of the resources available and partners working to close the gaps.
The big thing that I tell all families when it comes to the risks they need to know regarding the drug overdose crisis is that it can happen to everyone. We see a lot of people thinking, oh, that can't happen to me. That only happens to a certain type of person.
The Metro Drug Coalition encourages families to stay informed, learn the warning signs of substance misuse, and reach out for support before a crisis occurs. Moving down our list now, the new Vanderbilt statewide poll that was released today, making some big revelations. The headline, 87% of those responding now call their cost of daily living either very or somewhat expensive. 67% are worried about having enough money to pay for emergencies. That's actually up 13% from last year. The poll of about 1,000 people across the state touched on other topics as well. 83% of those polled believe average Americans have the right to criticize the president. 73% believe comedians have that right. Of course, this all stems from the Jimmy Kimmel incident in late September. 51% believe American democracy is under attack. That's down 3% from April. Now, a majority of those polled also support the call to send the National Guard to Memphis to help fight crime there. And looking deeper into that Vanderbilt poll for our next story, WAT spoke with shoppers outside the Dollar General at Hall Center in Knoxville. People there telling us they were not surprised by the poll's findings. Many told WATE that money was tight right now and that their neighbors were struggling as well. Now, one couple telling us the country needs to take better care of its people.
The country has forgotten about the senior citizens, the ones that has worked to build this country. Now we're having a hard time surviving in this country that we've worked so hard for.
And the veterans, you know, there's a lot of homeless people out there. And that's why, because of high prices.
You can take a deeper dive into all of the Vanderbilt poll's findings on our website. Just go to WATE.com. And for our final Big 7 story for you tonight, we're getting some additional insight on why an officer with the Knoxville Police Department dropped an immigration detainee off at the Knoxville ICE office. This in violation of department policy. You know, we first told you an internal investigation into the situation was opened last night at 6 o'clock. Now, a KPD incident report obtained by 6 News is showing this stems from a call to a Western Avenue Dollar General back in October. An officer sent to investigate a case of possible counterfeit money. However, the cash in question was found to be real. Now, the incident report says a records check showed that the person at the center of the case had an ICE warrant. And the officer says he spoke with an ICE agent who told them they would pick up the immigration detainee. That officer then reported dropping off the detainee. Well, like we reported last night, Police Chief Paul Noel addressed the importance of following KPD policy in a message shared with the entire police department. In that message, the chief said that he expected every KPD employee to understand and adhere to department policy. In a separate statement, a police department spokesperson adds the department is not aware of any other instances of KPD officers taking immigration detainees to either the Knoxville ICE office or to the Roger D. Wilson detention facility.